demons who had cultivated for 500 years were only missing one thing to ascend: enough incense offerings. Once they gathered enough worship, they could shed their snake forms, transform into dragons, and become true immortals. Because of this, they traveled to a drought-stricken village that worshipped a dragon king and an old temple. However, despite years of devotion, the village never received any rain. Furious, the villagers accused the dragon king of taking offerings while doing nothing in return. Eventually, they decided to tear down the dragon king temple altogether. At that moment, the eldest brother came up with an idea. He disguised himself as the dragon king, appearing in divine form. Unfortunately, the villagers were arguing so loudly that no one noticed anything unusual. In the end, it was the rumbling sound of the third brother's hungry stomach that caught their attention. The villagers mistook it for thunder and quieted down, believing rain was coming. But they waited in front of the temple for a long time, and not a single drop of rain fell. Some villagers soon lost patience again and suggested tearing down the temple after all. To delay them, the eldest brother lied and promised that rain would fall within 3 days. The villagers left, and the incense offerings were temporarily saved. During those 3 days, the snake demons tried every possible method they could think of, but the other spirits from nearby small temples refused to share their incense. Without saying a word, they all ignored the snake demons' pleas for help. With no other choice, the eldest brother led his siblings to carry water for the villagers, easing the drought through sheer labor. As they worked through the night, they imagined the day they would become gods, worshipped by thousands. Unexpectedly, the next morning, a child accidentally spotted them. The child immediately ran to alert the adults. To avoid being discovered, the brothers used their transformation magic and disappeared. When the villagers arrived, they found no monsters, only wet ground. Believing the dragon king had shown mercy, they abandoned the idea of destroying the temple. Afterward, the brothers passed by a pile of abandoned statues. Seeing them, the eldest brother suddenly understood something important. Only gods who were truly useful to the people deserved incense and worship. He then came up with another plan. The third brother would act as a container, filling himself with river water. They would carry the water to the mountaintop and release it from above. This time, the villagers finally felt the rain. Not only that, it rained fish from the sky. Thanks to this success, the three brothers regained their incense offerings and even learned how to create rain artificially. From then on, they became the village's guardian deities. To thank the dragon king for bringing favorable weather, the villagers decided to rebuild the temple with a golden statue. As the brothers received more incense, they even grew arms and legs, taking another step closer to shedding their snake forms and becoming true dragons. Just then, thunder suddenly roared across the sky. The brothers thought someone had come to escort them to heaven. Instead, a bolt of lightning struck the dragon king temple. The villagers were horrified to discover that the being they had worshipped was not the dragon king at all, but 3 snake demons. The true dragon king scolded the villagers for offering incense to demons. The 3 brothers couldn't understand it. They had done so many good deeds, why were they still treated as monsters? Confused and heartbroken, they fled into the mountains, carrying the temple's dragon king plaque on their backs. At the final moment, the eldest brother turned back and looked at the village he had always protected. Now, it had become a living hell. Only then did he realize what he still lacked on the path to becoming a god. Looking at the arms and legs they had grown, he encouraged his brothers. In his heart, they were already dragons acknowledged by the people. With that, he carried the dragon king plaque and charged toward the mountaintop, glaring at the god who had brought disaster upon the villagers. Amid flashes of lightning, he leapt and twisted through the air. His true intention was to use the dragon king's fury to shatter the massive boulder blocking the water source. Unfortunately, he was pinned beneath the collapsing stone. At the critical moment, his 2 brothers rushed forward and pushed the rock away, saving him, but losing their lives in the process. Seeing his brothers die, the eldest refused to live on alone. He looked once more at the lofty gods above, and in the end, was destroyed together with the boulder by the raging lightning. The villagers never forgot what they witnessed. After the boulder completely collapsed,